Hey guys, I'm sorry that I failed miserably at updating. But what was I gonna say? Okay, so I had a surgeon appointment today, and I think it's, oh God, how long is it? It's almost 5 months post-op. So I haven't seen him in a month because last time I was there, it was for my whole drainage tube thing. Um, if you've watched my other videos, I had double jaw surgery and genioplasty in October, and then why is my hair sticking up? Ugh. And I had double jaw surgery and genioplasty in October. Then I was having issues with this cheek up here. It kept swelling up and it was really sore. And I had to have a second surgery because he said it was today he said that what was in there was some bone and material or something. I don't know. There was something in the cheek that was causing this infection, maybe bone fragment. So he had to go in and he had to take it out, and he went in through my incision lines and he cut them and went up into the cheek, and it was really gross. But anyway, everything's healed now, and he said that it's healed really well inside, and the scar is almost invisible. But the good thing is that it's gone down. It's not all big and swollen anymore. So otherwise, it's been pretty good. I don't really have anything negative to say. I have been getting headaches on and off. The reason I had the jaw surgery is because of all the TMJ issues I had, and I have been getting pain in my TMJ, but it's hard to tell because I'm in all these elastics right now to try to get my bite perfect for the braces to come off. So I have an elastic back here, an elastic over here, an elastic over here. And I have these two on 24 hours a day and this one on at night. So my jaw's always being pushed in a different direction. It's a lot of tension. So that might be why. But otherwise, everything's really good. I almost missed my appointment today. Oh my God, it was so bad. I had midterms, I don't know, this whole month pretty much. I totally, am drowning in schoolwork. And I had 3 midterms. I've had 7 in total, but this past weekend I had 2 on Sunday and 1 on Monday morning. So I haven't slept in days. And my appointment was I thought it was at 1:30, but it turned out to be at 2. And I went to bed last night and I was like, okay, I'll be up, I'll have lots of time. And it was 1:30 this afternoon. And then I hear someone knocking on my door, Tara, what are you doing home? And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, what time is it? What day is it? I was so confused. And I'm like, shit. I'm like, is it Tuesday? Oh my God, I have a surgeon's appointment. I'm supposed to be there now. And it's across the city. So I was panicking, and then I called them, and I don't know, I told them I had car issues or something, because if I told them I was sleeping, they'd probably think, oh my God, this girl just does nothing with her life and sleeps all day. But in reality, I haven't slept in days because I've been studying my ass off. And my exams were all back to back because my school sucks. But yeah, so, oh my God, I was in a panic rush, and then I made it there in time, but they always make me wait forever anyway. So it was okay. And everything turned out to be pretty good. With the braces, I don't know what's happening yet because I'm seeing my orthodontist in mid-March. I think it's 14th, 16th, I don't know, something like that. But I'm seeing my orthodontist in mid-March, and then they said that they're going to look at booking me in for having my braces taken off, or debonding, I think they call it. So I don't know what's going to happen. They might come off very soon, or they might not. But he said by summer they should be off. I don't know for sure, because I'm still in a lot of elastics. My teeth are really straight. Let me show you guys. My teeth are really straight. My bite is so-so. If you look here, it's not that bad right now, but I had a lot of space up here between that tooth, and this side was really tight. But I think now it's kind of evening out, and my molars weren't touching, but I think they're touching now. Yeah, they look like they're touching. So everything is it's close to as good as it's gonna get, and then my braces will come off and I'll be very happy. It's been a long journey, but honestly it's crazy because you don't ever think the surgery is going to happen and you don't ever think you're going to be like done with it all. Because I started this journey, well, originally a very long time ago, because it was probably when I was like 15 that I had my first set of braces, and that's when I found out that I had this jaw issue. I don't know how my dentist, after so many years, never noticed that I had an underbite, or never pointed out that I had an underbite. But then when I went to go see my orthodontist, and, you know, they did the molds and stuff, and I had 4 premolars pulled back then, he was like, okay, well, you know, there's limitations to how good it's going to get because you have jaw issues. Unless you want to have jaw surgery, your bite's not going to close. So that was back when I was 15. When I was 15, I was like, okay, well, there's no way in hell you're cutting my bones in my face, and there's no way I'm going through that. I'll live with it. So they put the braces on, and my teeth were good, and I got them off, and then I went on with my life. I never thought about jaw surgery again. And then what happened was, a few years ago, I started to get, like, insane pain. Like, I would get, like, horrible migraines. I'd get all this tension in my head, and I'd get, like, pain running down through here and through my neck. So it was pretty much, like, up here and through here. And I didn't relate it to my jaw at all because it was so long ago, and I didn't really think that my jaw had anything to do with my head. But no, it's stupid, but I never connected the two. So anyway, I had headaches, jaw pain, neck pain, all that crap for years. And I was like, you know, going through school, trying to study on painkillers all the time, just constantly like in pain. And then what happened was one day I was like, you know, I had like pain over here. I didn't know what it was. And I felt this big bump. So I was like, oh my God, what the hell is this? So I panicked and I looked online. And I remember seeing TMJ, but I was like, I can't be it. I don't even know what that is. And then I saw something about like lymph nodes. So like I ended up going to the doctor. I was like, oh my God, am I dying? But she's like laughing. She's like, oh no, it's just your TMJ. It's inflamed. You've been chewing a lot of gum. And I'm like, no, I don't chew gum. And she's like, oh, are you sure? Maybe, you know, you're chewing gum or something. And she's like, just don't chew gum anymore. So I was like, okay, that doesn't make any sense, but whatever. She's like, take Advil. So Advil is an anti-inflammatory. So it helps bring the swelling down, but I kept having issues with my joints swelling up and a lot of pain, and I still didn't relate it to my jaw. And then I think it just got so bad, or maybe it was, I don't even know what it was. Maybe it was my lisp that was driving me crazy, because I knew that my teeth didn't close. Like I had an open bite and I had an underbite. I knew my teeth didn't close, so, you know, I'd close my mouth and my mouth would be like this. So I don't know, I think I got sick of it. And then I started looking at videos on YouTube, and then I was hearing all these people talk about how they had pain because of their jaw issue. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, that's why I get headaches all the time and neck pain all the time. That's why I'm always, like, on painkillers and just dying in pain. So I finally figured out what my problem was, which was good, because at least it wasn't, you know, something, like, crazy. Like, I didn't have a tumor in my head or something. So I was really happy about that. But I ended up trying to find a way to fix it, because it's very hard to study accounting when you have migraines constantly. It sucks. Anyone who has TMJ issues knows how awful it is. So I started looking, you know, I ended up getting a new dentist. So my new dentist was like, wow, he's like, your jaw, it's not good. He's like, I really think, you know, you should look into doing something about it, because it's not good for you, first of all, to be on painkillers all the time, and you're clearly having a lot of TMJ issues because your jaw's not closing. So I ended up finding a new orthodontist, because my orthodontist had retired, and you know, like, they went over everything, and they said, you know, unless you have surgery, these are your limitations again. But I wouldn't have gotten braces otherwise. So they ended up referring me to a surgeon who's really awesome. And hence, I've had double jaw surgery and genioplasty. It's pretty crazy to imagine, like, going through all this and being where I'm at now, because I just never thought of it. Like, before the surgery, I never thought I would go through this. And now that it's, like, over, I can't believe it even happened. But I'm really happy. I just never imagined that everything could be better than it was. So my jaw is just, it fits much better now, and I have like, I was really concaving up here because my upper jaw was kind of far back and my lower jaw was kind of forward, and I had no chin. My chin, when I closed my mouth, would like angle downward. I had like a convex profile, and now I have a chin, which is really cool. Yeah, little things in life. And my nose has changed a lot. It's funny because I remember it used to drive me crazy because my nose wasn't straight. It was like kind of like this. I remember, I don't know, one of the sides used to like come down a lot lower, and this part in the middle was really crooked. And it used to drive me insane because I was like, oh my god, my nose looks crooked. Now after the surgery, it's straight. So that's really good. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. I'm really happy that I did all of it, and that it's over pretty much. But honestly, anyone who's thinking about going through this surgery, it's a long journey, and it can be really stressful. I find it can change you a lot because you kind of go through an identity crisis because you're so used to the way you are, and then when you get the braces on, your bite gets so bad, your face just looks awful, but that's because they're decompensating. So your bite automatically compensates for your jaw issues, and they have to undo it to make it as worse as it is, so the surgeon has a lot of room to move your jaws. So it's really hard to go through that, and then you wake up and you look different. So it's really hard to deal with that too. I was really emotional probably the first month after surgery. There were so many times I would just cry my eyes out and be like, I ruined my face. But everything is really good now compared to how it was. Like, the swelling takes a long time to go down. My face, it's probably not even all gone yet, the swelling, because they say like it takes a year to see the final results in reality. But at this point it's really gradual, and most of it is gone. And I'm really happy with everything. So it is tough to go through, but it's well worth it. And yeah, like, I don't know, if you're thinking about having the surgery, do your research. Make sure you're really happy with your surgeon more than anything, because they're the ones who are going to be working on your face. Try to see if you can find people that they've worked on and talk to them so that you can relate. Plus, you can see how their face looks before and after. And chances are, whatever style they go with, you're probably going to have something similar, because I noticed people that I've looked at who go to my surgeon have the same kind of chin, their lower face. It's what's aesthetically pleasing for them, I guess, for that specific surgeon. So just like with the nose job, how you want to look at past surgeries to see what kind of style nose they go with, it's similar with jaw surgery, I find. But I'm really happy with it. And that's about it. I'll try to do an update about the braces when I go see my orthodontist, and hopefully everything is good until then. I always link my blog in the information section below, so feel more than welcome to check out my blog. And there's lots of ways to contact me if you have, any questions about the surgery and everything that I've gone through. There's lots of ways to contact me over that. And don't worry, like, I'm more than happy to answer questions about it, because I know how scared I was before surgery and when I was like looking into surgery. It's a very overwhelming thing to go through, but it's so worth it in the end. So yeah, I will update when I have a chance, hopefully soon. Bye guys.